just make it. That's the only thing I was thinking about. Just go through my routine and just try to knock it down.
Lots of talk before the game about just being another regular season game. What was now that you've gone through? Now that you guys
I like that. Good shit. Good job, JV.
Is the atmosphere different? Is the vibe different in the arena than it?
It was great. Great. The fans came out. It felt like a playoff game. To be honest, and those are the type of games we want. Just kind of get familiar with it, and I think that the fans did a great job. Just to be engaged in the game and making it fun too.
What did you learn about the Warriors? I mean, how good they could be, and they're missing two
Yeah,
key guys.
yeah, they're tough. It's a really good team out there. They're missing, the two of the top players, but still came out, and we knew they was going to fight back and all that. But just a great team. It was a good experience for us. Just playing hard, and then we got them again in 2 weeks. We just kind of get prepared for that too, and it's always fun to play against a great team.
What's it like? I mean, you had some turns on Durant, and when a guy is that good, is that hot,
Yeah.
I feel like it's a fun.
I don't know what you can do. I mean, he's making shots from the logo and all that. So it's tough coverage, and you just gotta try your hardest to make it hard. But great players are gonna make great shots.
They made their runs, and you guys knew they were going to make their runs. How do you prepare for that? Being able to withstand that, keep your composure.
Yeah, we just got to keep playing. But, we knew at some point it was going to make shots. It was going to come back, and make a run. But we can't let it be, that big of a run. And, I mean, we did a great job just sticking to it and continuing to play our game. And we didn't fold. And at the end, we got big stops when we needed them.
What can you say about the performance that Kawhi had tonight in a game like this?
Yeah, great, man. He's a great player. He's in that type of level. With the KD and them, and to just see him, make some tough shots and getting guys involved and just great players and it's fun to watch.
What was it like in the building tonight? How's the atmosphere?
It's cool. It's a good game. Yeah, very entertaining. We won.
On a night when Pascal hits his career high, some of his biggest shots come at the free throw line, how impressive was that for a young player to step up there and make those shots?
It's pretty good. I think his confidence just grows by the day, by the game. He's an ultra talented player, and he's going to be a really good player a long time in this league. And just for me to be able to see his development and his growth is really awesome, and makes me feel great.
Kyle, even just as a competitor, do you appreciate games like that, just kind of punch for punch down the stretch?
I mean, I'd rather blow them out. But it's a fun game, man. It's a fun game. It's what the league is about. You got guys going at it. KD had 51 and put them on their backs and made 2 huge threes down the stretch. And Y made some big shots. And it was a good, fun game.
I think you were talking about it a few days ago, just trying to get that mentality of stepping on the throat and put the team away. What do you think it takes to get to that point?
Just keep playing. Growth and just ferocity. But it was a good challenge for us. We got to win. Just got to keep going. Just stay level-headed and take it 1 game, 1 win, and move on to the next one.
What's it like when your whole defense is kind of gearing towards Durant? You have a guy like Kawhi on the ball and help coming and all that. And it doesn't seem to matter. He just gets to his place and makes his play.
He's a heck of a player, man. He's won an MVP before. He's a 2-time champion, 2-time final MVP. One of the all-time leading scorers per game. He's really, 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 really good. Just got to tip your hat sometimes and just say, hey, man, good game.
Kyle, you guys are more versatile defensively now, but does there need to be an added focus on closing out those possessions?
Rebounding, yeah. You got to rebound the ball. Always, you can play great defense, but you don't rebound the ball, it doesn't matter.
Is there anything schematically that needs
Boxing out, get the ball.
We were very happy when you missed that or didn't take that 3 late. I mean, what exactly was it? Just the
Passed up a
hesitation?
shot. Shouldn't have passed it up. Could have been over a little bit. Learn from it and move on.
Then you came back 2 possessions later, though, and didn't hesitate.
CJ Miles helped me out. To be honest with you, go shoot the ball.
games like that, matchups like that?
I'm happy that we executed down the stretch, and we were able to make shots. We were able to get some stops in that overtime, and it's a building block for us, and I'm happy we got the win.
What was the atmosphere like with the win?
What was the atmosphere like?
What did it feel like for game 23?
It was great. When the games come down to the stretch like that, the crowd's in it, everyone's in it, it only makes you better.
I mean, you played against Durant for your whole career. What's it like trying to get a hold of him when he's on a roll like you got?
Just got to stay even keel. Just go to the next possession. He did great down the stretch. He made some big shots to push us to overtime.
How did they change how they covered you? Because you seemed to do whatever you wanted in the first half, got a little tighter down the stretch.
Just started sending extra bodies, trying to get me to move it off on the pick and roll, obviously. Just trapping the ball screen, making me skip it, get the extra pass. But my teammates knocked down shots off the passes that I gave them, and we were able to get the win.
Are you pleased that you only had one turnover, given that kind of attention?
It doesn't matter. I'm just happy that, like I said, we knocked down shots in that fourth quarter. We executed, hitting open guys, and them being able to, toe the line and make the shot.
Career high for Pascal, and he hit some big free throws there for you guys at the end. How big was he tonight?
Very big. Getting out, getting rebounds, coming down in transition, making plays. And like I said, down the stretch, him being aggressive and making shots.
Why that shot that Ken made to essentially set it up was another kind of game? Was there anything else you could have done? It seemed like you were right up against him and he hit some crazy shot.
No. Like I said, that's why he's a great player. And he made those two shots, one over Kyle and then the last one over me. And that's what pushed us to overtime.
Nick, after everything, what's the lesson right here? What's the lesson you take out of a game like that?
Well, again, it presented us with, a bunch of issues to deal with, and we're gonna have to learn how to do some of them better. Both sides of the ball, really. I was proud of them, though. I think that when team gets kind of drug into overtime like that on some tough shots or whatever, it's a lot of times that team will feel sorry for themselves and not come out and play. And we didn't. We came out and went, scored 4-0 on them. And, that's what I told them in the locker room. I was proud of them for that, to kind of take the emotional punch there in the gut and take a few deep breaths in the end of the game and go back out there and play the overtime the way they did.
Where do you see Siakam's confidence right now? I mean, the way he was taking the threes, he just looks like.
Yeah,
I know
he's getting better, and he's again, we're hoping and we think he's going to be a complete player, right? Like a guy that can post, a guy that can score in transition, a guy that can play some screen and roll, set some screen and rolls, and knock down, kick out threes. That's what we're aiming for, and also play the other side of the ball very well with a lot of energy. So I think his confidence is very high. I think it just keeps inching along.
You have, maybe the best perimeter defender in the world, and Durant still scores 51. I mean, what do you do about that?
It's bad coaching, man. I don't know. It's bad coaching. That's true. We didn't plan on giving him 51 tonight. He gave it to us. He was unbelievable. He's done that before here, though. Remember that time with OKC when he hit those 3 threes in like 30 seconds, and that one went into overtime too. But I don't think we survived it. If I remember, my memory, as you know, is not very good.
You're on point, Coach.
For Kawhi offensively, is that the most complete game you've seen from him so far?
Seemed a little bit more pep in his step, right? I thought there was a little bit more elevation on some of those pull-up jumpers. Thought there was, he'd been short on some of those and kind of flat-footed, I thought. But he didn't right from the beginning. He looked like he had a little bit more juice going tonight. And I think, again, rust. Still thought it was some rust coming. Like I've said 3 or 4 times in here, like some of these 9 for 22s are going to turn into 16 for 22s here pretty soon, it looks like to me. And I don't know what his numbers were tonight, but I just felt like he had a better game. And you know what? He should have had about 6 more assists because he kicked a bunch of them out, and we didn't make a darn one of them in the second half. And Danny made one, right? But, I mean, he was getting us – we were getting look after look after look after look because they were sending everybody at him, and we didn't make enough of them. But we will. We will.
What do you think of Kawhi with the bench?
Good. Good. I mean, like, it's again, I've done this a couple games in a row now, and I'm leaning towards this a little bit of starting in the second and fourth quarters. And again, it's not easy because it's not like we practice ever. So this is their practice, right? So they've got to get used to it. And I'm telling Fred and DeLon, I'm saying, listen, just because Kawhi's out there, we got to keep running through our open stuff and triggers and let it happen a little bit. Don't start throwing him the ball and going and standing, right? And I thought DeLon made a couple big shots. Freddie didn't find much tonight. But it's a work in progress, man. Long way to go with that stuff.
Last play of regulation, would you have preferred Kawhi to foul once Kevin came inside the three-point line, or do you just trust him because he's Kawhi?
A little early, maybe to foul. But considering you made it, I wish you would have. No, I'm just kidding. It's a little early. I was thinking it's almost impossible to do it on the fly like that. 14 seconds, and the guy's racing up the floor. I mean, Kawhi. Fouling. Place is going crazy. I mean, it's going to have to be his read. And I thought he probably felt like he had him. He drove him into the corner, had him completely locked up, and somehow the guy squeezed the shot off and hit it right in the center.
You said it was a little early to foul, and obviously the situation was a bit chaotic. But in general, how much does Kevin having the ball just change that calculus?
Well, it was going through my head a little bit. It was even going through my head up 6. Right? We're up 6, and I was thinking, we ought to just foul them and see if they 2 at a time and at least make this 3 possessions. So I was thinking about it. Maybe I'll do that sometime coming up.